as we move closer towards the midway point of the NFL season, teams that think they're good enough, but maybe, I don't know,
need a little help.
Missing one player, or teams that are totally out of it, looking to get rid of players, are going to start becoming newsworthy stories.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, by the way, yesterday did his weekly appearance on the Pat McAfee show and pretty much came out and said, yeah, I think that we should be in the market for some wide receivers. I know, Brian, that's the Packer GM, Gutenkunst, okay? By the way, you only say that name once. Because if you say it twice, you might say it the wrong way, and then it's no longer the Carton Show. I know my limitations. Guten what? I just call him G. That's what I call him. Anyway, he's going to do what's best for our football team. If he feels like adding a guy or two to the mix, I'm sure he's going to try and make that happen. Meaning, Aaron Rodgers has gone to Brian, and he has said, I'm not currently happy with our wide receivers. I know a couple guys that look like they're going to be available. OBJ and others. Yeah. Let's go get one. No?
I don't think he went to him and said that, but I think it's the obvious, right? Randall Cobb, ankle out 4 to 6 weeks. Sammy Watkins been out, right? Christian Watson out, right? Hasn't really been healthy with that hamstring since he's got to Green Bay, right? So absolutely we need some help at the wide receiver position if we're trying to get to where we are trying to go, and that's win Super Bowl. Jets fans might not know nothing about that. But,
So why is always got to be something about the Jets?
My bad.
I give Aaron credit. We're not going to show the play, but I heard it. Aaron Rodgers yesterday said, hey, it ain't the same old Jets.
No,
of course, when you get smacked down in your building, you have nothing else you can say. It's funny because they're not the only team that might be in the market. There are really good football teams that are going to be in the market. Field Yates put out a tweet regarding Kansas City's decision to restructure Travis Kelce's contract, and the Chiefs to restructure, blah, blah, blah. It becomes a signing bonus, and what that does is it opens up about $3.5 million for them, which is right about the amount of money that Odell Beckham Jr. is most likely going to get.
The problem is not scoring points for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs scored 30 points waking up out of bed.
Right.
OBJ is not going to the Kansas City Chiefs. I do not see that happen. I think you move money like this, and I don't know what pass rusher they're looking at, but they seen Von Miller when the game on the line come get Patrick Mahomes. The way to win a Super Bowl for the Kansas City Chiefs, if you are going to be playing against Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson for the next 10, 15 years, you need to come get them, right? So for me, freeing up this money, a pass rusher's coming to Kansas City. I don't know who, I don't know where he's coming from, but a pass rusher's coming. Receiver's not the problem.
All right, well, let's find out the guys that might get moved. We did it, to be fair, from a total offensive standpoint, okay? Yeah. Now, they want me to go with Chase Claypool first, so I got him right here. Claypool. I put down 4 teams that might be in the market for him, and the question mark there is in case there's a team you think makes the most sense. Chase Claypool, if he gets traded, where does he get traded to?
Because right now, send multiple players to the same team?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's start with Claypool. Where's he go?
Chase Claypool to the Green Bay Packers.
Of course.
Of course to the Green Bay Packers, right? And stay right there. Go one more under. DJ Moore to the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, they're all going to the Packers.
No, stay right there.
Okay.
This segment is going to be really good. Stay right there. DJ Moore to the Green Bay Packers. Now you have a 4-headed monster at the receiver position out there. With the Green Bay Packers.
By the way, if I may, it ain't Christmas Eve.
Hey, Christian McCaffrey, Green Bay Packers, no. Christian McCaffrey's team is not up there.
Okay.
And I want to see Christian McCaffrey, and that's that question mark down there. I would love to see Christian McCaffrey go to the Bay Area, to Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
We all know how special Kyle is at calling plays. To get an every down back that can do it all, that has the go button, that can catch out of the backfield and really cause problems for any defense under Kyle Shanahan, I would love to see him.
And here's the one thing we learned about Carolina thus far. It's one trade so far, Robbie Anderson. They have no problem trading a guy in the NFC because they've already the year's over.
Well, they already letting y'all know that, hey, man, we tanking it. We're going to start rebuilding this thing right from the bottom up.
All right, let me go. Cam Akers, who's not even going to – it looks like he's done with the Rams.
Yeah, there's problems over there.
Where's he go?
Cam Akers, to be honest with you, I would love to see Cam Akers go to the Buccaneers. And the reason why I say that is every time Tom Brady has a back that can catch and make some hay out of the backfield, that's really quick, getting up on linebackers and able to run kind of receiver routes on linebackers, right? This offense takes the next step. They don't have that right now. You have Leonard Fournette, but he's not that really receiving back that you say, hey, motion you out to the number 2 receiver, you're going to break down the linebacker.
Kind of like a James White kind of scenario.
Exactly. Right? James White. They had my man, I'm drawing a blank on his name, that they had brought over from Cincinnati, but he's not there no more. But they need a guy that can really do that. I would love to see him go to.
And what about Mr. Melvin Gordon, who clearly is done in Denver? Little sad face there.
He's done. He's done in Denver, but Mel's not playing at a high level, man.
So he no trade.
Yeah,
just release him, be done with him.
I wouldn't say Mel would.
That's it.
Mel will get released. If anything, he would force his way up out of there because I don't think it'll be any trade suitors, and then he'll find a nice home in free agency.
Is there a guy that I only mentioned 4 or 5 because they're name guys. Is there a guy that I'm not, and OBJ, by the way, would not be a trade.
Yeah.
So he's going to sign whoever he wants to sign, which is why OBJ's not here. But we can put OBJ here. We could put him here.
You can put OBJ anywhere he wants to go.
In reality, OBJ goes wherever he wants to go.
Yeah.
He could go to every single team because the Tampa Bucks need him. The Bills could use him. They don't need him. Chiefs could use him. Packers could use him. Question mark could use him. And I got a team that could use him also.
And he's in a really good spot because, number one, O's not pressed for no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's made over $100 million.
He made over $100 million, and he probably made over more than that with his endorsement deals and all that. So he's not pressed for any money. So it's all about what's the best fit for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So all those teams are up there, right?
The New York Giants.
What's it about, though?
They need a wide receiver.
But what I'm saying is for OBJ, right, you're not worried about the money, so it's only one thing it's about, right? And that's winning championships.
The ring.
Right? You got one with the Rams, right? You're damn sure not getting one with the Giants. They're not going to the Super Bowl. I know they're 5-1, and everybody like James not coming back on the show. He in New York saying the Giants ain't going to the Super Bowl. But they're not going to the Super Bowl. Those 4 teams over there, I know the Bucks and the Packers is looking a little shaky right now, but have opportunities to get to the big dance.
It's great that we played on the block.
Who are you trading right there?
There you go.
Please sign that.
All right, great.
Who are you trading right there?
You notice how other shows on TV have these really high-tech video boards behind them?
Yes.
Where guys can write by just touching buttons and using their fingers, and it looks really badass.
There's nothing like this, though.
This is called old school. This is called the blue-collar working man show, and that's all we're ever going to be.
I mean, you have $800 in your bank account.
Plus, this is my new NFT right here.
832.
All right, let me summon the boys to come get the board. Good to see you, pal. Okay, just come right here. There you go. All right.
Is there anybody that you would want the Jets to go get? You guys are riding high right now, 4-2.
Yeah.
Is there anything we need help right here
it's
that
funny.
you want the Jets to
I'm
go
glad
get?
you asked me that question, James, because as a diehard Jet fan, I take stock of who my team is and where they are. And when you're perfect,
wow,
you don't need to acquire anybody. And right now, there's not a single weakness on the New York Jets roster.
Not a single weakness.
Not a single weakness.
There
No.
you go.
We are solid at every single position.
You've said some things about Robert Saleh on this show once or twice.
Robert Saleh is, still proving himself.
So basically, you saying Super Bowl.
You want to go on record right now and look in the camera and say Jets are going to the Super Bowl?
Listen, I've said a lot of stupid things in my lifetime. I have done a lot of stupid things in my lifetime, but I'm no jinx. Hey there, thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.